Now that we are in our dashboard, so we succeeded in creating some websites, the 5-page website, the e-commerce website, the multi-vendor website. So now we'll be working on creating the dropship website. Now before we create the dropship website, I want to explain to you what the dropship website is. The dropship website is a website that is an intermediary between um, a product owner and the customer. The product owner and the customer. Now the meaning of what I'm saying here is this. So the meaning of what I'm saying here is that okay, let me use an example to explain what I'm trying to say. One of the websites in the world that supports dropship are eBay, Amazon, AliExpress. Now, what it is that AliExpress has tons of products, right, that they are selling, and they ship those products to the various locations where the customers or the consumers are. You get. So the website we are going to be creating here will be liaising with AliExpress or Amazon. While liaising with AliExpress and Amazon, um, you'll be you'll be putting their product into your website, and people will come to your website and buy. They will pay the money, though they will be paying at a higher rate. Then you will now buy the product straight from Amazon, and they will be the one to do the shipping to the customer's address. But the person will be purchasing that goods from your own website, but you be the one to finalize the transaction, because you be the one to order it from AliExpress or Amazon. But the shipping and every other thing will be done by AliExpress and the other websites you are drop shipping from. So that's the beauty of dropship website. Now I'm going to give another example. Now let's assume that AliExpress has a product. Let me quickly check this. Has a product of let's say has a product of now $248.41, right? If you be importing these products into your website as a drop shipper, you can be importing this product maybe at a 30% increase, or 30%, would I use the word 30% increase, or 30% profit rate. You'll be getting 30% profit rate. So automatically in your website, you might be selling this product for $300. Are you getting that? So you'll be selling this product for $300. So while you're selling this product for $300, the person who is coming to your website doesn't know this product. I'm going to give you a trick, a trick or a wisdom behind dropship website. So the person who is getting this product will be getting it for $300 in your website. Then you will be selling it. You'll be coming to AliExpress to pay $248, but the remaining you are the one who have that particular the profit. Now, it's always difficult to spot a dropship website. Really difficult to spot a dropship website, and that's one of the beauty of having a dropship website, because they might not be able to spot that, oh, this is a dropship website. Now, another trick again to a dropship website is that it's always advisable you don't sell a product that has a notable brand. I'm going to explain you that. The reason why you don't need to product like Apple, you get it. Yeah, somebody can go to Apple official website and buy it there, even at a cheaper rate compared to your own website. So it's very advisable you get products that are quality, but the brands are not known. There are so many products that are out there. We are full of this kind of cautiousness and mentality of, oh, I want to get what is branded and all these things. I tell you the truth, there are so many products out there that are not as notable as Apple products, but I tell you, in their functionality and their quality, they beat Apple product hands down, hands down. You understand? So these are the kind of products you look for. These are the kind of products you will sell in your website. So that is the trick behind the dropship website. Do you understand? So you get product that doesn't really have a full brand, like this laptop now. I don't know the maker, so I can bring this kind of laptop into my website. I can bring this into my website. I can bring this into my website. Let me just quickly type a gaming laptop. So I can bring these things into my website. and sell them at a higher rate. So these are gaming laptops. They are not Outlet Packard, GTX. Can you see? They are not HP, neither are they Dell. So you can bring all these laptops in, give them a good review. And another beautiful thing about the dropship website and with the plugin we'll be using is that you can import their reviews into your website. You can import their reviews, the comments of people who have bought it and used it. You can import all this into your website. So that is the beauty of having this website, having a dropship website. And I really appreciate if you can follow along step by step to get this done. But in this section is an advanced section, and we are going to be paying for the plugin we'll be using, just like the other sections, like the tutor, sorry, like the LMS website. We have to pay for the plugin, and for the multi-vendor website we have to pay for the plugin. Even for the dropship website we have to pay for the plugin. So all these are advanced websites. They are very thick websites that you just have to spend money to get them running. But when you spend money to get them running, it's promising that you will never regret it if you know your way around this set. And that's why I want you to follow all through. So I would like you to follow through the settings, and I'll really be happy to see you even at the top, even through via this knowledge. Okay, so let's quickly move in and let's start doing something. So at this point I want to open a new dashboard. So once you open the new dashboard, so now I want to show you how to get the plugin we'll be using for the dropship website. So I just want you to tap Wooshak. Okay, so now wooshak.com, tap w00shark.com, then enter. So once you enter, it will bring you straight to this particular page in your website. Sorry, in your search. Once you search for that, this is where it's going to bring you to. So this is where it's going to bring you to. So once it brings you to this place, you can just play around and look what the website entails. Now what we just need to do now, we just go to the plugins. Now I like Wooshak for something. There are different plugins you can use for the dropship websites, and the dropship platform we're using will be getting products from AliExpress. That's what we are going to be doing. And the reason why we are getting products from AliExpress is because AliExpress has cheaper and quality products. The products you will get from Amazon at a very high rate, if you go to AliExpress you start at a cheaper rate. So that helps a lot in that really help a lot in giving yourself a good commission. So I prefer AliExpress compared to Amazon. I really prefer them compared to Amazon. They are lenient, they are understanding, and they are not difficult to patronize and work with like Amazon. So I prefer AliExpress. So Wooshak, they've done a lot of plugins that integrate well with ETSI, SY, AliExpress, Amazon, and eBay. These are e-commerce websites. So the one you're going to be buying, you can decide to buy this one, meaning that you have ability to connect with all these websites and get products from them into your website. That's very good. But for me, the one I bought that I'll be using to teach you is just this one, AliExpress. Wooshak dropship for AliExpress only. So you can tap that. So we'll see the plans they have. Okay, so we've done the tapping. So just come, say start WordPress that WooCommerce dropship business today using Wooshak for AliExpress and WooCommerce. Now this is their free. This is plans and features, Chrome extension plus WordPress plugin, unlimited import. So for this particular plan, you can get the free version, but when you get the free version, I'm telling you, you do the settings, but at the end you won't like it. The reason is because you won't be able to do quality import, and as well you won't be able to do good integrations. You understand? Even to send orders might not be difficult because your website will not be able to connect you with AliExpress. So that is why it's advisable to buy the plugin. Now the beauty we have here is that this plugin, you can just pay this amount for life and you can use it for 5 different websites. Are you getting that? So that's the wonderful thing we have here. So It comes with a Chrome extension and a WordPress plugin. It comes with unlimited import, number of stores per license, so you can license it to 5 stores, meaning that you can build five dropship website, different dropship website, and use this plugin you're going to buy once for approximately $40. Price markup, meaning that you can automatically once the price in AliExpress goes up, you can automatically mark up the price. Import reviews, image rating, and all these things are real because I've used it. Now, import variations, price, sales, and other things, bulk imports, import ship cost, and other things, auto updates, product stocks, and the likes. So this is how the plugin works. So you can pay for that and buy that for $40. So to some reason, I feel it's increasing every time, because the last time I bought it at the rate of around, it's not $25 or less than that. As of now, it's already becoming $40. So please, I really appreciate if you can buy this thing on time before it appreciate again. So you can read through and see the benefit of what you stand to get using this plugin. It's a very nice plugin. I have I've been working on roughly two dropship websites, and it has really been a good one. So that's just it. So now what you now need to do is that once you pay for this, just follow the prompts. It's gonna bring you straight to um this particular place. They're going to send you a mail. So they're going to send you a mail. This Wushak me whatever kind of mail. You're just going to see a Wushak kind of mail. So just respond to their mails. So there you're going to get this particular mail that has they'll first send you a temporary code. Are you getting that? So they'll first send you a temporary code. So when they send you a temporary code, you just use that to quickly set up. But in split minute or very short time, they will send you the reactivation code. For me, I am having the reactivation code here, though I've covered it. Why? Because if I should expose it, then anybody can use that plugin. So for now, I'm not doing a giveaway on this plugin because it is not unlimited. If I mentioned it was unlimited, I would have joyously open the activation code to everybody that takes this course. But now it is very limited, and there are other projects that might be it will be going for. And even if I open the activation code, it will not be fair that I'm having nothing less than 1,000 people running this course and just 5 people will just get it. So how that's one of the reasons why I have to block the code. So okay, now so the mail you having your activation code, then it will be giving you the setup of how to get this done. Now download the Chrome extension. Now the Chrome extension you're going to be downloading will be working in line with the plugin. So what you just need to do now is right click, then open a new tab to download that Chrome extension. So now I'm following, and you have to see this email. So that is how you can make life easy for yourself. But if you can't get that, you can just tap a new bar, then just tap Wushak Chrome extension. Good. So you can just tap that AliExpress Wushak dropship. Okay, good as Chrome. So just get the second one, Wushak dropship Chrome extension. So this is the one we are looking for. So what you just need to do is to add to Chrome. So it's exactly the same thing we are having here. Are you getting that? Exactly. So you just search that online. So what you need to do now is add to Chrome. Good. So now add extension. You see they have 5-star rating. So now once you do that, one of the things you'll be seeing is this. Okay, good. So it says to group these tabs, right click, whatever. Now we already have this extension. If you want to know the extension have been downloaded and added, tap this particular button. You see it here. Are you getting that? So you can pin this so you can see it and access it easily. Can you get that? So for now we are to some extent we are okay. There are a lot of settings we are going to do. So but now we can't do those settings because we still need to go and do some things from the back end. So now let's cancel this. We're going to do that setup later. So now that we've done that, so you can cancel the tabs. Okay, good. So the next thing is that connect to your shop using the license activation code below. You can find the step to generate the client key and the secret key. Remove the free WordPress. So now that we've gotten all this all this, don't worry, I'm going to show you what they're trying to say. So the next thing you need to do now is you need to download the plugin. Are you getting that? So it is when you download the plugin. So you just need to do, let's download the plugin first. So just right click and tap. So it won't knock us out of this particular web page. So it's meant to be downloading. Though I've already downloaded that plugin, I have it in my website, but let me download it again. Sorry. Okay, so now that I've tapped that link, it's bringing me to this part. So I believe you would have seen this particular thing that you say download plugin from here. So if you pass that particular site, don't worry, just go back to the mail. It's going to bring you to this place. Then just tap to download the plugin. Good. Now can you see it's already downloading that plugin? Now we have successfully downloaded that plugin. So what we just need to do now is this. You see, I'm using another account to open this. I'm going to explain you why I'm using another account. You don't need to use another account. I said earlier that I have to Google account. The reason is because I'm already managing the dropship website in this particular Gmail account. Can you see? I'm already managing a particular dropship website using this. So it's already connected. So I don't want to I don't want to do anything that will make me to begin to mix up these two websites. So that's why I'm using another account. So you can as well, if you have different dropship websites, you can get different accounts for them so that you won't mix things up. Okay, so now since we've downloaded this, so now let's just go to our backend. So you now have to go to your backend right from this end. So let's just remove this. Sorry for that. WP admin. Over. Be fast. It's only taking me to the store manager. It's not meant to be taking me to the store manager. Okay, I think I know what to do. So that's not a problem. That's not a problem. So now that I've downloaded it from here, it has been stored in my downloads. So let's just go to the next account. For you, you won't be having the same issue I'm having. Don't worry, you won't be having this issue I'm having because you're using one account right from time. But I've been using different account, and the reason why I said I have to be switching because I already have a dropship website with this account. So this extension have been installed, but this is not the extension I'm going to be using. So just follow. So now what we just need to do is that we just need to go to our dashboard. So we need to install this plugin. Add new. So now upload plugin. So choose file. You already know these things. So now this is that stuff we downloaded. Now please, it must be in a zip file. If you have maybe a software that unzips your file, please, I would like you to uninstall that software for now or deactivate it so that it can be a zip file. If the file is not zipped, it cannot open in WordPress. So it must be a zip file. So just tap that and open. So now install now. So the plugin should be installed in any minute from now. So once it is installed, then we'll just quickly run through the settings. Okay, good. So now let's activate this plugin. Don't forget we are using the premium plugin. Wonderful. So now that it has been activated, this is it. Can you see it here? So just tap it. Now right from your dashboard, you can import products. Can you see? You can import products. Can you see that? Now, but look at this thing. Say no products found. Though we are seeing products here. Can you get? And it's also saying that something connection or whatever. I didn't really see what it said there. So now what we now need to do now is that we need to go to activation. Come to the activation panel. So one of the things you do is activation, activate your license from here. Now please paste your license received by your by email here. So now that's where you need to get your activation code. So let's come to this side. So just copy this, copy the activation code. So come back to where you're going to paste it. Paste the activation code inside there, then check and activate. Now it's going to give you a notification. So it's saying activation code not valid. I don't know why. Check and activate. So now I noticed we are having issue using the activation code that was given to us, and I can't really figure out the reason. Sincerely, I can't really figure out the reason, but I can assume that maybe it's because I've gotten it for, because that was the first Wushark plugin I bought. That's earlier this year. So I don't know if that's the reason, because I don't believe that's the reason, but I'm just saying that. So that's, if I see it doesn't work, I should be writing back to them that the plugin activation code is not working. But for the sake of the urgency of this course, because I have quite a lot of people who have been asking for all these course, so I'll use another website I've created to explain all these things. Now, since we can't set it up from here, we can't activate it from the dashboard. There's always, you can always activate it from another end, but won't be activating it from that end, because since it can't work here, it might not work there. I've tried it, even when I paused this video, it didn't work. So now let me just take you through. Now, one of the things you need to know to activate your Wushark account, to connect your Wushark and your website with AliExpress. Are you getting now? To connect the three of them together, you need to get the REST API key from Wushark. Sorry, from WooCommerce. So, but this is where you're going to install that key. So let's just quickly come to this portion. So now the tap this icon, the AliExpress icon, then set up connection to shop. That's what you're going to do. So now it's going to be asking you for some things. It's going to tell you to put your website name. So okay, I just need to wipe all this off. Okay, good. So now it's going to tell you to add your store URL, your client key, your secret client, your activation code. Now you know the activation code we are using is not really working, right? So once I teach you how to set up this particular portion, and then I'm going to take you straight to the one I've done with on that website that is already functioning, but this is the setup you're going to carry along. You understand? So we want to connect this because of the urgency of the course. So we are going to be connecting this, and while we connect it, then you see how it works in the full version. Okay, so now what we need to do now is that we need to get uh, our store URL. So how do you get that? So your store URL is your website. So just copy your website URL, Control C, get your website URL. You can type it in if you know it, but I don't like stress myself. So just paste that here. Now your client key. How do you get your client key? So where you can get this client key is going to WooCommerce settings. You go to WooCommerce settings, then you go to the advanced, then you see what they call the REST API. So when you get the REST API, then you generate a key. Are you getting now? So I just quickly give you the theoretical explanation of getting that. So now let's do it practically now. So let's just go to WooCommerce. Let's go to our dashboard. So go to WooCommerce settings. Oh no, the internet has gone. Okay, now the internet is back. Sorry for that glitch. Okay, so now the WooCommerce page has loaded already. So what we just need to do, like I said earlier on from the theoretical description I gave, is just come to the advanced part of the setting of WooCommerce. So when you come to the advanced part, you'll be seeing what they call the REST API. So tap the REST API. So once you tap the REST API, it should be taking you to where you should be connecting. Yes, good. This is where we are coming to. So now create an API. So we're going to create an API. So we're just going to give this API a name, create an API, a description, just a description for us to get the key. Good. So let's just make tab this as new, then generate API keys. Now I'll be blocking this key because you don't need to see them. Same way yours should not be seen. So just copy the consumer key. So you come straight to this particular stuff here. So you put the consumer key in your client option, your client key. Good. So now what you now need to do again is that you need to copy the consumer secret key. So you put that in the secret key. Good. So now the next thing you need to do is that the code that was sent to you when you bought this extension, that was sent to you in your mail, that's the code you quickly hijack. Just copy it. Sorry, I'm covering all these things. Good. Because they are secret things. Please don't display yours to anybody. That's not wisdom, because they can end up hijacking it and you might not have the right to write again. So you just paste that. Okay, you just paste that key here onto this. So once you paste it, then connect to account. So I'm going to connect again. This is going to connect. If it doesn't connect, then we continue from the other part. Okay, so it's still saying the same thing. Activation code is not valid, free version enabled. No, I don't want free version. So now this is how to enable. So I believe yours should not be saying the same thing. Yours should be saying successful. Are you getting that? Yours should not be saying the same thing. So yours should be saying connection successful. Are you getting that? If yours is not saying connection successful, no problem. Clean the code, repaste it again. You might be having a space here that you don't know. You get it, or you might be omitting one or two things. So just do that again, and you're gonna be telling you successful. So good. So now that we've done the connection and the setup, so now let's move to Eleczonia. Eleczonia is a dropship site I created. Now you already know the secret of Eleczonia, and it's a dropship site with a very good discount. So products that you can't really purchase of high quality, you can get them from there, and it's really a place also to get something that you've never ever seen before with your eyes rather. Sorry for that. So let's just quickly go to Eleczonia. So now that we've connected these keys, we end up connecting our store with our WooShark with our e-commerce, WooShark with our WooCommerce, then as well with AliExpress. So these are the things. This is what you will likely see. Good. So now let's just go to Eleczonia and enter into the back end of Eleczonia. So let's quickly access the back end of Eleczonia. So you know how to access your back end, right? Okay, so now we're already in the back end of Eleczonia. Good, so you can see WooShark activated already. So now what we now need to do is since we've already done the connection for WooShark, the setup have been done. Sorry, I said for WooShark. Oh, I apologize for that. For Eleczonia, the setup have been done. So that's the setup there, and we are already connected to AliExpress. Now, how can I use? The question now is, now that I've been connected to AliExpress, Are you getting that? So now how can I make use of this plugin to get products from AliExpress? Now, but before we do that, we just need to quickly finalize the settings we have here. Now, the setup to shop. So now we have the configuration, we've done the connection. Now we have the configuration and formula. Are you getting that? So for me, I decided that for every product increase, for every product price from $0 to $100, I'm going to be getting 30% increase, and from every product from $100 to $10,000, I'll be getting 30% increase for every one of them. So once you do that, you can say your own is 50, you can say your own is 100, no problem. So just add the figure here, then make this one in percentage. Are you getting that? So if you also add for another one again, if maybe you want to add another price markup, you can just add this. So I'll just say minimum price. Let me say 10,001 to 100,000. So I want my price increase to just be 10%. Are you getting that? So automatically, once the price falls around this range, it will mark it up by this amount. So save formula section. Good. So now that formula section has been saved. Are you getting that? That formula section has been saved. So just come back. It's because it just kicked me out. But that has been saved. So now that the connection has been saved, can you see the connection has been saved? So now let's go to simple import preferences. Now please use variation display. Check all these things up. Check all of them. Replace text in description and title. So just leave the settings default like the way I've done now. Then save general configuration. Now it's going to kick you out again. But if it doesn't kick you out, congratulations. You just come back and tap this icon and continue with us. So now bulk import reference. Now the meaning of this single import reference is that if you want to import just one product from AliExpress, these are all the things it's going to import with it. Are you getting that? But if you want to import bulk, meaning that you can import 1,000 products at a time without tapping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I will advise that you do the single the individual or single import preference. Why? Because some products in AliExpress are out of stock. So when you bring them into your website, you can't sell them because they're already out of stock. A product that is out of stock is that which is not in the store again. They've bought everything. You understand? So that is why it's always advisable to do the import single import preference. But if you know that those products are in stock, why not go for the bulk import preference? And it also boils on the fact that your disk from your server must also be large. You know, I've been saying that since the course started that you must, but for you to build a website like this, you need a large disk. Now hide bulk import button. When you hide this button, you'll be able to import bulk products. So please just leave it. But if you want to be importing just only single, you can check this. But for me, I want to leave it as default. Import image variations. Enable this option will result in slow down the time needed to create a product. Now when you do this, so it's going to be importing all image variation, but that will take a lot of time. You get. So now publish product or save it as draft copy. Check means copy means products will be published. Now when you check this, bulk products that I've said that all the bulk products you are bringing in from AliExpress into your website will automatically be published. So you might not want to publish all of them, but when you check this, it's going to publish all of them. So I think I should check this for mine because I want to publish any product I'm bringing in from AliExpress. Now you can as well import reviews. Now this will import the first 10 reviews, so I think this is okay for me. Import sales price, good. Then is featured products. So you can also decide to import product specification. Now the categories are created. These are the categories I've created for Lexonia. So you can create some categories and check all of them. You get it. So what you just need to do is save general configuration. Good. I think we are done with that. So let's just cancel all this. Then just come back here. Setup. So now we're already through all the configurations we need to do. So nothing now I want to show you is this, is that synchronize products please order on AliExpress. Now the synchronizing of products is connecting the product's latest informations with the informations that should be displayed in your website. Now if the product in AliExpress has increased by $10, when you synchronize product it automatically increase in your website too by $10 without you going to the back end and typing $10 increase or adding $10 increase. So that's one of the beauty of it. So it has automatic alignment with AliExpress. So that's the wonderful stuff about the synchronized products. Now please order in AliExpress. Now if somebody pays and maybe somebody wants to buy something from your website, right? And the person has placed paid the money, and obviously you need to send the product to the person. So this is where you will see those orders. So now if I tap this, I should be seeing some very funny orders. I should be seeing some orders. So it is still reading. So this is where you see people that have ordered for products in your website. So from there you can just tap it, then to redirect you straight to AliExpress, and you make the payment, and voila, they ship it to the person's address, and you get your own income. So that is how it goes. So error while retrieving data from WooCommerce. The reason is because I've not synced it. So and synchronizing your website with AliExpress should be something you do almost every week. Almost every week. So I'm gonna synchronize it now. And the reason I'm synchronizing is so that you can get latest information from AliExpress. So sometimes synchronizing takes time, but you just have to be patient. So these are the things you just need to do first before you start importing anything into your website. So now you just need to synchronize this. Okay, it's saying error while retrieving data from WooCommerce. Okay, for now that's not a problem, it's a bug we are gonna fix. Okay, so since we've been able to do those connections and everything we could do, so what we just need to do now is let's go to AliExpress. So I'm going to show you what it looks like in AliExpress, and it could even be that it's the network that is giving me issue, because the network has been tripping up and coming up, and I don't know why it's doing like that today. So but nevertheless, so let me just assume I want to bring in a video game, a console. I want to game. I want to sell a game console. So one of the things you will notice now, you will see some kind of, can you see import all product and enable simple selection? Now this is just a sign that Wooshak is connecting my website to AliExpress. If you should do it without doing this connection, you won't see this thing, but because I've connected it, so that's why I'm seeing this particular thing here, right? So now if I want to pick a particular product to sell on my website, and you want to look for something nice to sell on my website, okay, so let's assume this is 4 to 4.3 inch. Okay, let's tap this and see. So let's assume we want to import this into our website. So this is 4.3-inch screen console for PSP game console handler. Okay, game player and whatever. 10,000 game support. This and this. Now can you see I'm seeing import to shop, connected successfully, import preference. Now this is how you know if your shop is really connected to AliExpress. It's going to take connected successfully. So I want to see this console and see what it looks like. Okay, so now what you just need to do now is import to shop. So now when you import to shop, now these are the options you will see. These are the general information. You can change the name of the the custom, sorry, I said the custom, the product. So I can just call it PSP game console as the name, then give it maybe one or two descriptions. Then I can decide to publish it from here. I get now featured products, show categories. I can just put it under show categories. So let me just put it under uncategorized because I've not created a category for games in this website. So one of the things again you need to now see is the description of this thing. So this is the description. It's going to import every description in AliExpress straight into your website. The gallery is going to bring in all the image, the reviews, people who bought it, the reviews they gave to it, like, oh, the game is interesting, this and that and this, or variations, the variations and the spec it has and the amount is going to bring everything in. Specification, attributes, product tag. Good. So now I just want us to do something. Now set price formula. Just start with set price formula. It's not necessary, but the reason why I'm doing it was because we couldn't synchronize. So since we couldn't synchronize, it's advisable I do that. So just import and just quickly check those things we just did. Show category. So uncategorize. But once it synchronizes, forget it. You don't need to do that. So import. So I want to see what's going to say. It should be importing successfully. So as it's reading now, it's rotating. It's trying to import that product. Okay, resource limit reached. This website is temporarily unable to service your request. Now, don't mind what that statement. One of the reasons why he's saying that is likely trying to tell me that the product is out of stock. Now, let's go and confirm what we have there. Let's go to the dashboard. So by now, I should be seeing, go to your products, all products. So let's go to all products to see if that product was truly imported. Okay, it's reading. Okay, so should be displaying this product now. My tabs are just too many. Okay, can you see? So watch this. So it ended up importing that game we wanted into our, so let me view it from another tab. It imported it into our what, into our website, so meaning that we can sell it, but the issue is that it is out of stock. Can you see? So that's why it's giving that kind of error. It's now speaking one kind of English for us. Don't worry, I already understood. So you see it's now in Lexonia, so I can sell this game in my website. So what the person just need to do, the person just is just going to pay for that, but now the price is not showing because it is out of stock. You get it? So that's not a problem. So I'm really happy, to the glory of God, that this is responding to our command. So let's just trash this since it is out of date. Let's trash this off. Good. So we've trashed this. Now let's just go and get another product again and import. So I'm going to cancel out this one. So that's why I said doing single import is advisable, and the reason is because some products might be out of stock. You get it? So this is a Nintendo Switch. So some products might be out of stock. It's always advisable you do them one by one. But if you feel you can always get all of them at once and as well, and get all of them at once, and you just see about those ones you don't want. So okay, so let's just get a phone, since the kind of games I'm seeing, I just don't like them. Okay, let's get a phone. So let's assume we want to buy this phone. So this smartphone. The internet is very slow. And the reason why doing this thing is easy is because we've already set WooCommerce. We've done WooCommerce setting. And that's why I had to first set the e-commerce website before we entered into the dropship website. So that is just the truth about it. So if you want to do any dropship website, you need to have WooCommerce stored in your website, and you need to have done every necessary setting like the way you did earlier into your website. So that is when this can fully function. So we are building on what we have worked on. You get it. So that's what we are doing. So now let's import. Let's connect it successfully. So let's import this. So let's just quickly do this set price formula. I'm doing this because like I said earlier on, that boy just didn't synchronize. So when it doesn't synchronize like that, just do it manually. You can go back and do it again. So I'm just doing that for the sake of this course. So I'm even happy I'm taking through this manual process, so I won't be stranded. Or sometimes code can behave as if they are the boss, but they've forgotten that we are the one who wrote them. So this is importing now. Importing it to Lexonia. Just check out the price, 96.6015115 dollars. So once it imports, we'll check the price in the website. So you can import anything from AliExpress, with this process. $500 server error, whatever, the request was not completed. I suspect it's the network that is doing this thing. So let's just import again. I suspect the network is what is doing this thing. Invalid or duplicated SKU. Okay, so the reason why it's saying invalid or duplicated SKU was because the first error that we saw imported our product into our website. So we try to do it again. So it's having the same SKU, so it's going to tell us that there's an error on that. So sincerely, I'm happy we are seeing these errors. And the reason why I'm happy we are seeing these errors is because if we don't see these errors, we might not know how to solve them if we are facing them for the first time. So you see, this one is also out of stock. So let's trash. I don't know why these things are just out of stock. So while we are trashing that, let's get something. Let's get another one. But before we do this, we'll see if this one is in stock. Let me see if I can get standard. Okay, it says 6912 pieces available. Okay, so we should be able to import this one. If it doesn't import, it's obvious it is the network that is doing all these things. Okay, so let's just quickly do one or two import settings. Publish and show category. Let's put it into phone, the phone category. So let's import this. Okay, so now it's also giving us that same error. And now the problem we are now having obviously is what is the network. So the network is the problem we are having, but I'm going to fix that quickly. Okay, so since I've been facing that, let me just try synchronizing it again. Let me just try synchronizing this product again. Okay, so let's see. So it's going to take a little time. So just check the synchronize stock, synchronize regular price, synchronize sale. So you should be telling us confirm updates. Loading products. Okay, so now it's loading. It's loading. It's loading old products. Good. So it will take a little time. Don't worry, if yours is taking time, don't worry, it might take a little time. But if it stays for like 2 3 minutes, doesn't jam, cancel it and synchronize again. So some time ago, as I was trying to update this particular um WooShark plugin, it was really giving us errors. I personally decided not to edit away those errors. I personally decided not to edit those errors. Okay, so I personally decided not to edit those errors. And the reason is because so that when we encounter such kind of error, we know what to do. So what I just needed to do was I needed to stop the recording. Then I tried to figure out what the problem might be. So you will notice on my Chrome here, you will notice that the tabs I opened are now minimal. I've closed a lot of tabs. So I discovered to some extent that my Chrome tab was just too much. The document that are running on my Chrome was just too much. So it was as well affecting my WeShark. And I also this is where your extension, I have a lot of extensions. So I also had to remove a lot of extensions that might be countering the AliExpress the WeShark AliExpress extension. So those were the things I did. Then I left it for a little while. I left it for a little while because I had to shut down my system to refresh. Why? Because my system have not been shut down for a long time. I was just sleeping it. So these are little errors that might affect your extensions and as well some of your extensions majorly, your web extension majorly. So now I turned it on again. So I just went back to the extension to synchronize. So now it's updating. So I'm just waiting for it to complete the update. So now I say of products to update. So at this point, just waiting for it to completely update. So now can you see products updated successfully? So now this one is done. This one is done. So now you see at that point that it was showing like this. What I just did again, I had to tap the update again. So that is how sometimes you're wasting it up. When it gets to a particular place and it stops like that, you just have to tap it. Now, what this section is doing is that it is updating the price of everything in my WooCommerce, in my Electronia store. Are you getting that? So it's updating the price in my Electronia store. And when it updates the price, if the price in AliExpress has increased, it automatically updates it to mark it up based on the percentage interest I want to make. So now we are done with this section, we can close it. Now let's go to the sections before. Okay, let's just go to AliExpress. Let me try another phone. I don't think I need to reduce something. Let me check the reviews. People have already done a lot of review on it, so I can cancel some reviews from here. So I think these reviews are just too much. Let me just leave 3 reviews. Okay, I think I'm good to go. Variations. Let's leave the variation. Attributes. So these are the attributes of the phone. Let's leave that. Product tag. Gallery. So here we can reduce the gallery if the gallery of this thing is too large. There are some images we don't need, sincerely. There are some images we just don't need. I think we don't need this one. So now remove image. Let's just ensure that we have nothing, just at least 3 or 2 images. So let's just ensure we have at least just maximum 2 3 images. So we have just okay, we have just 2 images. Okay, so I think that's okay. The description. So now we can as well remove description. So remove pictures, remove description. You can decide to remove the pictures in this description if you want. So they are editable. I think these ones are just too much. So let's just okay. And nevertheless, we can remove this in our. We can remove all this from our WooCommerce. So that is not a problem. So let's just let me allow this. So let's just continue with this side. Now go back to general. So let's import. Okay, now you see product inserted, updated successfully. 3 variations inserted successfully. So now this is how to import products. And this way we have 233 pieces available. So now I believe you've seen how to import product from AliExpress. So nevertheless, whenever your product is not entering, there are 2 main reasons. It could either be your internet one, and it could either be that the product is out of stock. Are you getting that? So sometimes this guy here lies. So sometimes this guy here lies. It lies a lot. These 233 pieces available, whatever. So you understand? So that's it. So this product is still in stock, and that is why it updated successfully. So that is also insert bringing any product from AliExpress into your website. So now let's check what we have. So where you need to find that, where you can find that is the products. Just go to all products. Okay, so now the product is showing. So you see now it's now saying in stock for the one that was successful. Now it's now saying out of stock for the down. Can you see the image we have here? So we can just trash this one. Trash this one. And look at the price markup. 193.70. So let's see this Poco guy. Can you see 149.00? So now when the person pays 193.00, are you getting that? So when the person pays 193, yes, when the person pays 193 for 00 for this particular phone, what we just need to do is that we just go to AliExpress and pay 149.00. So we get the remaining as our income. So that's the markup I showed you how to make earlier for this particular price range. Now you might want to edit this product. So you might want to change the name. Maybe the name is just too long. So you can just sorry for that. So you can just remove this one. I think that name is this one is okay for it. So yeah, this is where you can remove all these kind of names. So now you can remove this image, then select a better image. So we should be having a good image here for that phone. Now, can you see that these images, we didn't install it from anywhere, we didn't drag or drop it from anywhere, right? So as we were installing this, as we were inserting this image, the pictures of this image were coming in directly into WordPress. So that's the beauty of Wooshak, and that's the wonderful thing about this thing, dropship dropshipping. It does a lot of work for you. So let's just put in this yellow image for the product image. So I think that's good. So now we can now deal with all these guys we don't want. And you see, so yeah, we can cancel all these images if we don't want them. But it depends on your disk space. It depends on your space. If your space is enough, you can leave them, because they give a lot of messages to those people that are coming to buy. So most times I leave them. Now, can you see the SKU of this product? This is the SKU in AliExpress. So that's the SKU that helps you to connect well with AliExpress for that particular product. So what you just need to do now is just update. Just update. Then we'll go and check Elexonia if the product has been published, because we made it as published. So now let's check Elexonia store. So let's check the store. It should be among the products that are there. Okay, so this is drones. These are drones. Let me check phone. I don't know if I tapped it on phone. Oh. So what I just need to do now, I just need to go and change the category. Okay. All products. Let me check all products. So I think I should be seeing it in all products. So you see, we said the best things in Elexonia. Okay, now can you see? Okay, I can find that product now. So the product is in. You can easily locate it. What I did in Elexonia is that I had a recent product. So you can see the recent products just entered into. So this is the phone. But now let's just quickly get it from the website itself. So this is it. Can you see it? Poco M3 4G 128 gig. So that's a ROM. So now what I just need to do now is that let me just quickly put this product into a good category. So now it's still under uncategorized. So let me untick this. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put under the phone category. Good. So I put under the phone category. Good. So once I put under the phone category, let me remove from the uncategorized. Update that. You should be seeing that in the phone category now. So that's how to add them into categories. Good. Wow, I'm just happy that we could get this problem solved. So, and that's the reason why I refuse to remove the errors, so I can see the errors you might be encountering. I might not be able to teach you every error from this tutorial, because it's the error we encounter that we'll solve. You understand? So let's just quickly go to phone to see it from there directly. Now it's already in phone category. Good. So that's what we have here. So with that being said, I'm happy to tell you that yes, we've been able to import a product from AliExpress into our website with the reviews. Can you see the reviews? It has 5 stars. Nobody had bought it from Elexonia, but it was the review that was in AliExpress that came into display. We would have had more reviews, but I cancelled them for the importing purpose and other kind of things. So now let's, as I want to buy this product. So I want to buy the yellow. So now you see it brought different variations: black, blue, yellow. So if you want more images to be here, what you just need to do is that you go to the dashboard, you add more images to the gallery. Okay, so now let's just view the cart. So let me just cancel this boy. So now you can apply coupon if there is a coupon. So you can decide to get it for flat rate, standard shipping delivery, and the others. So for this one, I believe it has a flat rate, sorry, a free shipping delivery. But you need to confirm that from AliExpress as well. Okay, so let me just see. Company, Nigeria, apartments, this and this and that and that. Okay, so let me just place. So this is Flutter. Flutter has been activated there, so place order. The reason why I'm taking through this step is to show you something. Okay, so pay now. Okay, good. So now what I just did now, I just made an order of this phone. So we are not going to pay, don't worry. So what you just need to do now is you need to come. So once any order been placed, one of the things you might notice is that you might get an email notification from your phone. It depends on the way you've done the setting. But from this end, I'm gonna check it straight away. So was you want to confirm your delivery, your orders, and you want to send those orders to AliExpress, what you just need to do is that you go straight to the plugin, sorry, to the extension. So what you just need to do now is you just need to flow with that extension. So now what you just need to do is say place order on AliExpress. Now that so let's tap that. It should be showing the orders that have been released on this thing. So now look at this. Say who shall drop shipping for AliExpress and WooCommerce order placement. For any issue, please use the contact form of our website. So this is the contact form of the website. You can call them. So now pending. I believe this is the recent one I just made. So you see I've tested this in over and over and over and over and over and again. So let me just quickly place this order. So you need to connect to, okay, so now it's just trying to tell me to connect, sign in. Okay, so now I can just place the order from AliExpress. Are you getting that? So one of the things I just need to now do, okay, so let me tap that again. So it's saying checking if user is connected to AliExpress, user connection verified. Good. Now, is a create shipping address. AliExpress has rejected the creation of this address. Error details. Oh, I apologize for the background noise. I apologize for the background noise. I really apologize for the background noise. Sincerely, I'm not in an office environment as at now, and that's why. So please pardon me for that. Okay, so we are trying to place an order on AliExpress earlier. So it has automatically linked us to AliExpress from this end. So what we just need to do now, so AliExpress is trying to tell us that we should create the shipping address manually. So I'll tap that. So now it has brought us to this particular page. It says create shipping address. Now country NG Nigeria, region undefined. Okay, department Ojodubega, contact person Shedrack, mobile number. And now the reason why I'm having this issue is because I have signed into AliExpress, but I'm not really giving a good, I'm not really giving a specific region. And that is why they are saying I must fix this problem. Are you getting that? I must fix this problem. So that's the issue I'm having now. Okay, so now I think I've seen the problem, and the reason is because my account was not available. So from my own end, my account is not available. So that is how to place order with Wooshark. So what you just need to do is to place your order, and once your WooCommerce shipping option is good, is okay, forget it, you are good to go. But nevertheless, even from my own end, even if I can't connect because of one or two things I need to do with AliExpress, that's not a problem. I will always help you to get solution through from another means. Now I have wonderful people who teaches about this dropship. So I'm going to be dropping a link on after this course, so you can as well use that course as a reference, because I've also used it as a reference in my studies. So that with that being said, I'm really happy to have you around. Thank you for following to this particular section. God bless you.